Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the Atlas GP39-2. This is in the gold series of the Trainman. Again, this is a Phase 2 GP39-2, and a little bit of a glare there, but you're looking at an MSRP of $239.95, which means you're going to be able to find this out there sometimes less than $200. So let's see what you get in this Atlas GP39-2 Phase 2 starting right now. So I always get mixed opinions on whether I should do unboxings or not, but I've heard a lot of folks say they like them, so I go ahead and unbox the locomotive anyway. It only takes maybe a little over a minute to go over everything. Got a DCC quick start guide for DC and DCC operation, so this is dual decoder. And just so you know, the sound is equipped as well on this locomotive. 90-day warranty, exploded parts diagram in case you have to order anything. So it shows you where the components, how they break down. Also helps you with disassembly if you ever need to disassemble anything. Then you have the locomotive itself. It's in a sleeve here. Whoo, spider. Go away, go away. I'll leave that just for your entertainment. I'm not a fan of spiders. That was kind of a big one. It's probably going to come towards my feet here now that it's flicked it onto the ground. The locomotive itself comes into a bracing like this, and I need to grab a screwdriver because, as you can see, it is mounted in there pretty well, or it just defies gravity, I'm not sure which. Alright, the locomotive is free after using 2 screws to remove it. So you have those 2 screw mounts in the fuel tank on the bottom. Okay, so the tools I showed you earlier, these are plugs for the fuel tank, I believe, and this tool just helps you out to get the plugs into the fuel tank because of the holes that were made from the screw posts. So now that we've got that out of the way, because I wasn't quite sure what that was, we'll take a look at some detail. So you've got Atlas Trainman couplers on here. They're plastic couplers. It's got a glad hand on there, magnetic wand to help it along. You've got the snow plow. You've got stanchions that are very, very rigid indeed. Those things are not going anywhere. You got molded in detail on the front here of the nose. You've got headlights, a separately applied horn. There's no windshield wipers or anything on this, but you got to realize for the price, it's really a budget price because you're getting a locomotive for under 200 bucks with sound pretty much right out the gate. So zoom in a little more here as we go to the cab. There's no cab window sunshades or anything. I'm not sure the actual GP39s had them or not. You've got cab installed figures, which is nice. 1205 cab number beneath is obviously legible. And then you got the GP39-2 designation, also legible. More molded in details along the side of the body. Really nice truck detail, mounted bell, fuel tank with sight glass detail and fuel meter detail. Dustbin hatch up top, exhaust up top, dynamic brake fan and radiator fans. Same thing with the fan grills along the side here. Union Pacific along the side with some molded in, very nicely done cabinet detail along the side here. There's no safety tread along the walkway, but stanchions are nice and thick, aren't going anywhere. Back end here, you've got rear headlight. You've got the stanchions again and coupler. And that is basically it for detail. So this isn't a highly detailed model. This is kind of middle of the line model for detail, and the price is obviously kind of a steal, which gives you a budget-friendly locomotive with a moderate amount of detail. I'm going to go and apply track power. I hear that the DCC and sound equipped locomotive has QSI in there, and I haven't heard from QSI in a while, so it'll be interesting to see what they have. So we've got some sounds to listen to. Okay, obviously F0 handles headlight. That functions correctly. F1 is bell. F2 is horn. Well, that sounds really, really good. It's actually kind of surprising to me because I really haven't heard a horn like that. I'm not sure if it incorporates the stereo sound. It says equipped on the front with QSI, sound decoders, Quantum Titan, or Quantum Titan with ET. So, very well could be the stereo sound of that horn. F3 coupler clash. F4 diesel fans. F5 dynamic brake. F7 is squealing brakes. F8 mutes the audio. Looks like F11 toggles through a couple different horns. So you have this horn. Or this horn. One speed step. Smoothing right along there. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And we'll go in reverse here. 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So very smooth. Grade crossings under construction. Nobody give me a hard time about the fact that there's no grade crossing plates there. It's under renovation, I should say. Obviously this thing can kick it up very quickly too and take off on you. All the way around the corner. Get the brake squeal as you come back. So pretty nice. Well, that does it for the Atlas GP39-2. This is in the Atlas Gold Trainman series and equipped with QSI, which I haven't heard from in a while. And I was pleasantly surprised with the sound on the QSI decoder, especially the horn. It's pretty nice to see they give you two optional horns there, but that first one that came out of the box with the factory horn sounded awesome. Really like that. Obviously, with the MSRP being lower, and the price being good for a DCC and sound locomotive, you can expect that there will be obviously a budget-friendly element to this, to where folks can afford those that couldn't afford the super highly detailed models. But overall, it's a nice niche in the market to fill, and a very nice model with great sounds. That's all I've got for you guys. We'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.